Mastering phrasal verbs. Make it personal. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to our Advanced English Vocabulary series. Today, we're going to dive deeper into the fascinating world of phrasal verbs. More importantly, we're going to focus on a unique and highly effective learning strategy: creating personal examples. This method will help you remember and use phrasal verbs naturally in your day-to-day communication. So, let's get started. Phrasal verbs are unique to English and can often cause headaches for learners. They consist of a verb and a particle, a preposition or an adverb. Together, they take on a completely different meaning from the original verb. For example, look up means to search for information, quite different from just look. Understanding phrasal verbs is crucial in becoming proficient in English because they are extensively used in everyday conversation and writing. Now, let's talk about the strategy we're focusing on today: creating personal examples. This involves forming your own sentences using phrasal verbs that connect with your personal experiences, interests, or daily routine. Why is this effective? It's because our brains tend to remember information better when it's tied to our personal lives or experiences. By creating sentences that are relevant to you, you're much more likely to remember and use these phrasal verbs naturally. To put this strategy into practice, start by picking a phrasal verb. Let's take turn up as an example, which means to arrive somewhere. Now, connect it to a personal event or memory. If you had a friend who was late to a dinner party you hosted, your personal example could be, John turned up an hour late to my dinner party. Repeat this process with different phrasal verbs. The key is to make the sentence as personal and vivid as possible. You could even add more details. John always turns up late. He turned up an hour late to my dinner party last weekend, just as we were starting dessert. Like any other language learning strategy, regular practice and review are crucial. Aim to learn a few new phrasal verbs every day and create your own personal examples for each of them. After a week or a month, review these sentences and see how much you remember. And there you have it, folks. A simple, yet effective way to master phrasal verbs: creating personal examples. Remember, the goal is to make your learning process more enjoyable and relatable, which in turn will help you retain and use these phrasal verbs in your day-to-day communication. Keep practicing, and soon enough, you'll find yourself using phrasal verbs as naturally as a native speaker. Until our next lesson, happy learning!